from Geppetto's office. What? People, put your hands together for Tony Ginocchio!
Tomorrow night is Shack City. That's where they... Don't laugh. Horrible person. That's a good thing. That's where people live in cardboard boxes on South Quad for one night to see what it would be like to be homeless. And it's a wonderful idea, and we were going to have it last year too, and then we actually ended up canceling it because it was cold outside. And everybody went, shit, I don't want to be homeless if it's going to suck. I shouldn't make jokes like that. I'm going to be homeless someday. I told my parents I'm doing stand-up now, and they're like, great, that'll be your fallback for when the theology degree falls through. I'm not going to get a lot of job interviews, but, you know, whatever. Job interviews are all about asking questions that everybody already knows the answer to. Like when they say, what would you say is your biggest weakness? We get it. We know it's a trick question. We know we don't actually say a weakness. We say, oh, I care too much. I work too hard. There's one guy that doesn't get it. Every single job interview. What would you say is your biggest weakness? Well, I really like to steal stuff. You'll let me know when you've made a decision. The other one they ask is, list 3 words to describe yourself. And we all say the same thing to that too, don't we? We say something like, you know, dedicated, diligent, passionate. Nobody says racist. List 3 words to describe yourself. Well, I'd have to say racist, diligent, passionate, but mostly about racism. If some of you are uncomfortable, it's okay for me to make jokes like that. Some of my best friends are racist. When you're a guy, and when you're a theology major too, one job people keep laying, you know, Tony, have you considered being a priest? I don't think it's for me, because, you know, years ago my parents gave me like the birds and the bees talk, and based on what they told me, I think I'd rather do that. Seriously, I want to have kids of my own someday. The only thing I'm worried about with being a dad is giving the sex talk to them, myself, because like, it's hard for me to talk about sex. And I don't think I can cover it all in one chat with my kids. So I think like when I do Birds and the Bees, when I'm a dad, it's got to be a 4-part lecture series. One for each base. I mean, like, you know, they start dating, like, son, when a man and a woman start dating. And then, you know, later on, it's, you know, son, when a man and a woman need to keep things exciting. And then, for third base, son, when a man and a woman love each other, like, enough, but not too much. I'm in a relationship right now. She's a wonderful girl, great sense of humor, great taste in music, but, I don't know, we put a lot of emphasis on taste in music now. We put our favorite bands on Facebook, we burn CDs, we do stuff like that. It's a little too much for me. I mean, if I dated a girl that never listened to music, I'd probably be okay with that. Actually, it'd be awesome, because every time I quoted song lyrics to her, I'd look like a fucking genius. Instead of a tool. What do we gotta do? It's raining. Well, now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. Like, when I actually say that to someone, it sounds sweet. The only problem I could see with that is, like, if you run out of good lyrics and you start quoting bands you probably shouldn't quote to your girlfriend, like The Offspring. How come we never go out with your friends? No, my friend's got a girlfriend and he hates that bitch. He tells me every day. Trust me, folks, relationships are all about balance. The key is you gotta be able to quote The Offspring enough, but not too much. Anyways, that's all there is, folks. Thanks so much.